ready, nigga? Are you ready, motherfucker?
Shut the fuck up, man. Take a piss.
Hey, all your barbers too, huh? My boy De Niro, huh? Ain't he a barber too? De Niro 100?
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know the hell. Yeah, he live all the way out in like Victorville or some shit like that, though.
Right.
Oh, you got it? You got the info? For the intro? Cool.
Obviously, you can do the intro if you want.
No, go ahead.
I'd say you could pull that mic over the
Oh, okay. Cool.
Pour him a shot, Trey.
I'm good on the shot, bro.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm on my weight loss shit. You know, I ain't trying to.
All right.
Nah, Dice, you do the intro.
You got some.
Appreciate it though.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna do the initial intro as usual, but I'll let you introduce him.
Right.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right. And welcome back to another episode of Barbershop Talk Like This. I'm your host, Trey the Barber.
And this your other host, Dicethebarber. And today in the building, we got my man, DJ Show, representing Inglewood,
California.
Let's go. Hey. My man is a man of plenty of things, you know what I'm saying? And he up here, and, you know, he do a lot of reviews on a lot of people's music that's coming out. And you know, we just want to kind of like get straight into it.
Yes, sir.
That was the worst intro ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to come back.
That's why you do it.
Let me rewind it, man. Come
See,
on, man.
this is the
Today
reason why-
in
this
the
is the
building,
reason why
we got
you do
my
it.
man DJ Show. This man is an all-around hip-hop motherfucker. This nigga lets everybody know what's popping in the streets, what you need to be listening to, with all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's on the radio.
Yeah.
He's got his own thing popping, man. That's how you give an intro.
Yeah. You
That
want to know
was
what?
the
That
worst.
was
so
that was
lazy and-
that was way better.
That was so lazy, man.
Nigga, I mean, shit, because I
Man.
don't do it. You put me on the spot, like when we about to go live and shit.
Man,
So,
we about to-
whatever.
oh, God. Anyway, there's a couple things we do to start this podcast off. First thing we do, we like to thank God for waking us up this morning,
Amen.
allowing each and every last one of us to be here. We just want to thank him for blessing us, man, keeping everybody healthy during this pandemic, man. You know, allowing us to make it through our week. You know what I'm saying? Let's start off another good week. Blessed, man. In
Amen.
Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Hey. Now,
Hey, you had to
second
do it.
thing we do to start our show off, we kick our show off with a shot.
Hey. Show
Now,
ain't
Show
drinking.
is not drinking because he is on his
Weight loss.
weight loss game. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
Weight
did.
loss game. Weight loss diet.
Yeah.
So we'll have the shots for you. Hey, Dice.
He
Gotta
said,
listen,
Gatorade,
he
though.
said the
That's
weight
a-
loss.
that's
He
a-
said the
that
weight
is-
loss gain.
That's a heavy shot. Please
Yeah.
don't drink all of that right now. We need to make it through this whole fucking interview.
I love y'all energy already, man. This shit is dope. I like
Thank you,
this
bro.
setup, man. I ain't never. Hey, the funny thing is, dog, I always want somebody to interview me. Y'all like the first one.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, you know what I
Dope,
mean.
dope. That's it. Well, here on Barbershop Talk Like This, basically we just bring real live, like barbershop field conversation to the air. You know what I'm saying? For
Right.
those who have never been to a black barbershop, yeah, I know it's the place to be. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, most definitely. The funny, some of the greatest comedy come out of a barbershop.
Absolutely. Listen, when I worked in the shop, I now have a mobile barbershop now,
Dope.
so I work solo. But when I was in the barbershop, I think that I have never laughed harder in any place else than in the barbershop.
Right.
Funny thing is, a lot of those humorous moments stem from that nigga sitting to
Yeah.
the right.
Oh man.
Come
Yeah,
on,
funny,
man.
man. Funny as hell.
I can tell you some funny shit that's done happened in the barbershop fucking around.
Yeah.
with guys. I remember one of the funniest things so we used to have this wall out in front of the barbershop.
Okay.
It was probably about as tall as this motherfucking table right here.
Okay.
So one night we all walking out
Oh,
the shop. Dice says, I can hop up on this wall with one leap and land on it. I said,
No, you
no
didn't.
fucking way. Let me get my phone out for this shit.
Right.
Little did of epic fail.
But
Yeah.
I was there. I was there.
He listen.
I was
here's the funny
there.
thing. He was there when he got nervous and his toes slipped off the edge of the wall. fucked his whole. I bet he still got the scar on his fucking leg to this day, don't you?
It's one of those. At this moment, you know he fucked up.
right. Halfway there, it's like you
Right.
pause it.
That was before they
You
started
pause
having
it
that
and be
shit.
like, at this moment, you know he fucked up. I was like, ooh.
We laughed so
Oh.
hard at that shit, dog. Hey, nigga.
Have you-
Hilarious.
But it was cool though.
Yeah.
So DJ Show, give us a little bit about yourself. You from Inglewood, California.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Born and raised.
Well, you know the playground where I spend most of my days.
Hey.
But now, yeah, I'm from Inglewood, bro. You know what I mean? Went to Morningside High School, graduated, didn't want to go to college at all. I felt like it was a waste of time. You know what I mean? Was freestyling, battling, always a class clown, bad grades. You know, I'm still graduated.
Freestyle, bad grades, but still graduated.
Still find a way to make it out there. Hey, hold that door, please.
Hold that door. You know what I'm saying? They got. When you fuck up the first 2 or 3 years, they got continuation for niggas like that.
Yeah.
And they got summer classes and everything else.
Right. You get
They got alternative school. They got everything else. We used to call our alternative school Checker Hall because only in that hallway there was like, you know, it was like checkered boxes and shit going down. Like you over in Checker Hall, nigga.
That's funny as shit, man. But yeah, I went to Morningside High School, grew up with M-Bone from Cali Swag District, rest in peace. You know what I mean? I always, you know, just always stayed out the way, man, because Inglewood could be a
dangerous territory.
Yeah, dangerous ass territory. So me, man, I always stayed on the sidewalk.
So you never got into the whole gang banging?
Nah, man.
They trying to gentrify that area though, because you know, like the stadiums and everything over there.
Yeah, no, that's fact.
Yeah. Like I went to the Rams game and like you still see people out there and they like, I'm not selling. I mean, but if y'all want to park, $50.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
business.
listen, you know what I mean? Like right there on that stadium strip.
Yeah, I used to stay across the street. I used to stay in Carlton Square.
Okay,
you know what I mean? So like even when events go, they even got an app for that, like for parking.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I used to be over with my son's grandma stayed over Prairie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I grew up over there. Went to Animo as well. For me, man, I used to be a custodian at the city of Los Angeles for 11 years, bro. Before. You know, but the thing that used to fuck me up was I used to always, when you're a custodian, bro, everybody watches TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm up there looking at little Bow Wows, my age, nigga, but how's this nigga making this kind of money? And I'm here in the fucking 9 to 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it fucked me up. I'm like, this can't, Bow Wow ain't never been no fucking custodian or Romeo. No, I got to figure something out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like what can I do to change my whole shit? Like, what are they doing that I'm not? And I need to do that.
And I need to do that.
All right. I want to backtrack a little bit. Let me ask you this. So, I mean, we know California is like gang bang capital.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Inglewood, one of the most notorious neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, or cities.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Out here. How difficult was it for you growing up to avoid being a part of a gang and gang activity?
Not hard at all. You know what I mean?
So
like,
nobody in the hood was like pressing you to like.
I was saying, I mean, because I'm pretty sure you was approached, right?
Yeah. Like it's been funny. Like it's been a time I knew my homeboys was about to get put on. I was like, hey, don't do that shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I was a kid, right, I would like this is the reason why. I was a kid, bro, and my mom used to always have VHSs on. You know, so we didn't have cable and shit. Right. So my favorite movie at like 5 years old was Minister Society.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? So
hold on, did you say 5?
Yeah, like 5.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
God damn.
Yeah.
You know, Minister Society came out. I was like a senior in high school.
Yeah, I'm 33.
Like, I'm fucking old as shit. God damn.
Yeah, I just lost my hair early, bro. That's so.
I started losing mine. I went to dreads. And I saved myself.
Shit. Hey, if I got dreads, I had my shit all the way around here.
Bro, listen, if I had not started growing these dreads, nigga, I'd be sitting there looking like Dice.
Man, I wish I knew the secret.
This is what I've learned. Like, when
you talking about, I mean, he threw a slick shot in there. I'll be here looking like Dice right now.
Shit, I wish I looked like Dice. Shit.
This is what I've learned. When your hair starts to fade away, the key is to stop cutting it, because the more you cut it, you're helping the process along. Like my hairline was starting to get that whole U. So when I started to grow the dreads, it kind of helped stop the process, plus the optical illusion.
And it covered up. And when you growing dreads, it covered up the bald
right?
spots.
Because you're looking at the dreads, and not the front. I don't have a bald spot. I have a receding hairline. Is what I have.
Oh, you good?
You know what I mean? So, nah, listen. If I cut my shit down, then you like,
Hey,
God
look.
damn, nigga, that motherfucker.
Look, I'm up here trying to use my clout to get a Bosley sponsor. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, I'm somebody. Nigga, put me on my motherfucking give me my hair back. I don't want one of them Instagram units.
Facts.
Right.
But
So what got you into going real deep into like hip hop and shit like that?
Well, basically my cousin from the Gospel Gangsters. I don't know if you heard of the Gospel Gangsters. They were like with Kurt Franklin in the early 90s and shit like that. You know what I mean? So when I seen him just coming home and then do Dubai and shit, my bad. They like in Dubai and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to get paid to travel. You know what I'm saying? I opened up for YG, Meek Mill, Nipsey Hussle. You know, I was on the news. I was with a group. You know what I'm saying? So music.
So you was actually rapping.
Yeah, I still do actually. You know what I mean? But at the time, I was real heavy into it, where it was like, all right, this is about to pop up, like it's about to go. But then, you know, group, you got 4 different personalities in one group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like we're supposed to be behind Meek, YG, and all them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, one dude get ahead of himself, and then it's just like everything folds. So like now, I know this: never let nobody else take control of your destiny. You know what I mean? But that's how I got into music early on. You know what I'm saying? By performing around like 2012.
So like, okay, so I look at a person like you at your age. Like for me, it seems like you like right in the middle of the real golden era of hip hop and rap, like that late 90s, 2000s type shit, and this new class of hip hop and artists.
Right.
What is your personal take, Dice? In the middle of a fucking interview, save that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking the man a question, and you gonna distract him by showing
I'm
him
letting him know that his live wasn't on. Nigga. Like shit.
And just say, hold on, man, your live ain't on. It's okay. There ain't no fucking secret.
Good luck.
You know what I'm saying? So what is your take though on like that era of hip hop or rap or whatever people want to refer to it as to today's shit? Like for me, back then people was more creative. Everybody was into developing their own sound, their own flow.
Right.
You couldn't really go around biting somebody else's
Facts.
style or flow. And nowadays, it's like the same. It's almost like a blueprint. It's like, okay, if you want to be a rapper, follow this blueprint, and you know what I'm saying. If you can find a hook that pops or a beat that pops, and you can be on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, when I listen to shit nowadays, everybody has the same cadence.
Yep.
You know, the auto tunes, you know what I'm saying, has literally killed the fucking game. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your take on that? Like being that in between stage of that.
You gotta sometime learn to adapt. If you want to do the shit that I do, you gotta kind of learn how to adapt to it. But I call it out. You feel what I'm saying? So like in my shit, like I love the 90s. Death Row era was my shit in high school. Right. I graduated 06. Okay. I wasn't listening to Lil Flip and all them niggas. I was listening to Pop and Dog Food and shit like that. That was my shit. You know what I mean? So, but I was like that at first. You know what I'm saying? Until I started getting the music reviews, I'm like, I gotta appreciate everything if I want to stay relevant. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I think, man, it's crazy because even with these music reviews with the independent artists, like a lot of these niggas is harder than the niggas that's actually.
Yeah, I've heard some shit
that's popping. But it's like when I hear like the same cadence, it just sounds like the Twilight Zone. You feel what I'm saying?
It's like I'll play like a playlist on Apple Music or Amazon or whatever, and it's almost like I'm listening to the same motherfuckers over and over and over and over and over again.
And that's exactly what it is, because that's why I'm so focused on independent artists, because these people don't know me from a can of paint, but I developed a community. Right. So for me, I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'm getting tired of hearing everything on the radio, because this is, like you said, it's the same thing, and they train you to like that shit. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? But then when you got some motherfuckers that's hungry, you know what I'm saying, never had an album. Some of them do, you know, some of them got their shit together. But then it's just like, yo, like you just refreshing my ears with some new music, some new tunes that I never would have heard if I wanted to do this music review shit. Right. So you know what I mean? So now it's like I focus more on the music reviews and not so much on what's going on in the fucking world. I even make a playlist so that any artist could, you know, basically feed off of each other. You know what I mean? Because I like literally I do not listen to the new shit that's popping right now. I do not. because I'm indie, and the reason why I made the platform too, not to get off subject, but the reason why I made it a platform, because it's like I know what it is to pay for video, pay for studio time, got to get your wardrobe,
right?
You know, cameraman,
right.
That shit costs a lot.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? So I provided a service and platform where it's free for artists. You feel what I'm saying? That you can get their music heard. You might not have 13 niggas in your city listening to your shit. But you got 13 niggas that's in a live, or sometimes 200 people on a live that have never heard of you, and now they're a fan of you. You know
right. Yeah.
So,
because I just turned 45 last Saturday.
Oh, like don't crack.
Yeah. So for me, like, at first I was a little depressed with the music, and I was complaining about it, and then I was like, you know what? If I continue to do that, then I'll just sound like the old nigga who just constantly misses the old shit.
Yeah.
So I made a conscious decision to stop complaining. I just accept it for what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that way I'm at least a little relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many artists nowadays, especially like with all these fucking platforms and I from Apple Music to Amazon to fucking SoundCloud. There's so many artists. Like, I might know a song, but I have no idea who the artist is.
Yeah. I like, my son got to tell me who it is and shit.
Remember the 90s? We knew all the artists, all
right.
the rappers.
No. But the thing is, that's their generation now. This is why they know all these.
And everybody's a little.
I mean, that's why we seem like the old niggas.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? So, we was doing the same thing that they doing right now. So that's why they know exactly who they is when they hear him.
But Pete, though, it wasn't rappers and artists wasn't coming out of a massive rate. You got a new artist that made got a million hit, like a number one every day.
What the thing is now is, because if you got a good following, you know what I mean, you're going to have a good, you know what I mean, you're going to be a good artist because you got a good following, basically. And you know what I mean? Like everything is social media now.
Yeah. Here's another thing I think about. Because in today's time, everything drops so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That you don't really have time to develop a classic. You know what I'm saying? Like a classic. Like back in the day when we was coming up, somebody could perform off of one album for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Nowadays, niggas got like 3 months, nigga. You better get all these singles out in 3 months, and then 3 months after that, you better drop something else, or you will be forgotten about.
What made me feel old is, so I was on his show, right? And I had sent him a song, and I sent him the Hot Nigga joint.
Yeah.
You know, the joint that was playing in the radios out here. I mean, in the clubs and shit. You know what I mean? The Hot Nigga shit that I did the remix to. Right. So I sent it to him, and I'm a person of bars. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to what the masses is right now, with everybody with the same cadence and shit like that. It was motherfuckers saying that the shit was whack. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. I was like, shit.
Yeah. Hey.
I was like, damn. I was like, nigga, like, I was like, if they listen to my bars, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm spitting some shit. But they wasn't listening to the bars. So
you didn't have no auto-tune.
I had to revamp myself. So I sent him the joint that I did with me and Smoke.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh, this you? No, I mean, that's the show. So he said, this you, Dice? I said, yeah, you know what I mean? This me and my nigga. I said, look, last time, y'all mean like y'all didn't think that I was doing whatever. I said, but I do this shit. Because they killed you on there. Yeah, they killed me, and I came back. And they loved it.
But how did you take the beat down first though? What you feel like?
No. You gotta take constructive criticism, but at the same time, I was like, I'm 44. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people now, they don't listen to bars. I mean, they listen to a beat and something that they can stand up in the club to and pop bottles to. You know what I'm saying? Rather than actually listen to actual lyrics. That's why I'm glad that a lot of these people is coming out now, like Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of different artists is coming out to. I really appreciated the Locks and the Dipset. Verses. Because this is where you started to see bars. And then I was like, yo, I got shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do this. So I was like, well, I'm sending something else. I sent them that joint, and that was more up to date to what they was. They was like, oh, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now they liked it. You know what I'm saying? And then I sent my cousin Armani shit, and I was like, yo, like, nigga, like, the hip hop running the blood. You know what I'm saying? But he has a platform to where a lot of people can send their shit in, and they can get real constructive criticism. A lot of people be getting mad as fuck.
It be funny as shit.
Like they be mad as shit. You know what I'm saying? And they be getting upset, and they be like, But I'm saying, like, yo, your shit sound like you recorded this shit in the fucking bathroom, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With no motherfucking with no help.
Right.
So
the funniest shit that it'd be funny, the comments, bro. I wish Instagram would let me post the comments or something. Like we got Jelly Donut, we got C Rider that always be in there. We got
Millie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? John Hands. We got a gang of great artists. But it'd be funny because it'd be a lot of niggas that come in there cocky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, this shit weak. This shit weak. Trash. When you hear their music though,
and you be like,
It'd be because you already at me up to be like, all right, nigga, I already know you got some weak music, but some people be 1 in a million. That'd be like, all right, nigga, you I see why you said that. I respect your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it was one dude that came in here, bro, probably a few months back, and he was just like, hey, trash. His music played, right? So everybody in there laughing, right? You know me, I don't give a fuck. I don't got a poker face. Somebody said, yeah, this is somebody. He was like, yeah. He was like, man, I don't know why y'all laughing. This shit popping. He said, yeah. And the dude replied, he said, probably at every 10th grade kickback. Nigga, the comments be like, yo,
he said it
every 10th grade kickback.
Yo, that's crazy.
You know what his target audience is.
like
bro, you going between 9 and 12.
Yeah, you're right. So it'd be funny. And that's how I develop a lot of my comedy as well. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people see me off Craig Facts. And you know, Craig, shout out to Craig Facts. You know what I'm saying? We on KBLA and YouTube if they want to check it out. Funniest. We crack jokes all day and talk about real shit. Facts. 1580 Talk Radio. I can download the app with Tavis Smiley, you know, shit like that. We also got D.O. Hughley on our station as well. You feel me, with a couple other people. But so that's how I actually work on my comedy, because people from Craig Facts come in there and start shooting on me. They be talking shit. So me, I'm the type, I'll stop my live just to talk shit back. Like, hold up, nigga, I will bag on your ass. And if I say something like hilarious, I'll use it for the show.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? A live is like, and a lot of people like my nigga, I ain't gonna say his name, but it's like, damn, like I didn't know what I came up with, because I could tell you how I started the motherfucker too. Like, yeah, so what happened was, bro, I was literally like, yo, man, I was working a security job. Like I was working for the city of Los Angeles later on. I was like, damn, like damn near broke. You feel what I'm saying? Like my what was it? I was a security job, 12 hours a day, bro. And I noticed that we had Wi-Fi. We had Wi-Fi, and we also had what is it called? He was like, man, if you want to go in and, you know, hook up your computer and just watch
Ethernet?
Yeah, the Ethernet shit. You know what I'm saying? No, just regular Wi-Fi and at the job.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had the Wi-Fi at the job, man. And then I was like, man, what I'm gonna do for 12 hours? I'm a security guard. Nobody here with me.
Yeah, like sometimes you be sitting there at security jobs and it's like, all right, I might have 5 hours where there's no action.
Have you ever been a security guard?
No, but I have
How
4.
the fuck do you know?
Because I have 4 clients that are security.
But are you a security?
No, but I listen to their stories and I put myself in their situation to where I can say something about it. That's why I feel like I can say something about it.
Dice always gives information like he does what you do.
but listen,
like, all the time. And 9 times out of 10, the nigga is wrong as fuck.
Hey, come on now. Come on now. You hear this shit?
No, don't try to get no help from the back, nigga. Like, nigga, this
nigga know me for a long time. No. Listen, now I mean, like, if somebody tell me something, I take that shit in and I report it as if, you know, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's your man RB from the IE that you always talk about. Why you didn't have him up here with us, man? You know what I'm saying? I mean, Dice is about to have a rap battle up here.
Because that's a whole different episode that we're gonna set up later on down the line. But that's my nigga R&B and them. They're about to have a rap battle. Remember I was telling you, know? They about to have these little battle up in here and stuff. So
I remember that.
Yeah. Representing the IE.
Yo, yeah, shout out to the rap shit.
I mean, he can always come in here and say something he wants to. Oh, all right.
They don't want to talk to your dumb ass. You know
listen. He was outside when you was talking about me being drunk and shit. He knows how I be when I be drunk.
See, that's another intelligent motherfucker. Like, you know what? I'm not fucking with this nigga. Have you ever been around Dice when he's on alcohol?
Nah,
this our first time.
This
Like,
time
really
kicking it. Like, like we got to skit together. Like that's our first. It's funny how the world works. Like the first thing be the skits, and then you just develop after a while. Like
Dice is a real fucking dickhead drunk.
Yeah. Hey, that shit's funny as hell. I got a homeboy on the podcast that's hilarious, Duncan. That nigga's like that when he's drunk. This nigga he's real genuine nigga, but when he's drunk, he's just hilarious.
But I ride out for my peoples though, nigga.
Hell yeah, that's Duncan too.
I mean, that's
what ride out for you, even if you ain't asked for it. Like, I didn't ask for that.
Like I didn't say nothing to him. Like you looked like you was gonna say something to him. Like I could feel the energy coming off you. Like
I was saying hello.
Yeah, what up, Jelly?
Oh, they want to know what's the channel so they could look at it on YouTube.
YouTube is Barbershop Talk Like This. That's the
no. But I'm live right now on Dicethebarber YouTube.
Okay, yeah, they live on Dicethebarber.
Well, you can watch us live right now on Dicethebarber, or you can catch it recorded on Barbershop Talk Like This. DISS.
Yeah. So you was on Fox LA.
Fox LA. Oh yeah, it was, man. So what happened was that's when I opened up for Nipsey, YG, and all of them. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was a dude, a promoter who actually got us that slot. You know what I mean? So when we had got that slot. They had picked us up on the news, like, hey, yo, do this show because I see y'all popping. So that was like one of the areas we broke up, like me and my group broke up like probably 2 months after that. So it was just like, damn,
it's like we hit it, and then we lost it.
Yeah, exactly. So I was low-key kind of like depressed and mad about that shit. Because I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, bro.
But sometimes, if you know that you like the core of everything, you got to keep everything going and be like, well, I was doing this shit anyway. Yeah. And I'm just gonna keep this shit fucking pushing.
You know what though? I didn't have the courage at that time, and I'm able to say it. Like, I wasn't the person who I am today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was more like, okay, these people been through the rap shit before. I'm following along. Let's get into it. Let's do it. Because I was just loyal. I knew how to rap and I wanted to rap. So I wasn't the best in the group at the time, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it was like I put it together and helped it grow and shit like that, you know what I mean? Knew how to promote on the internet. That's one thing that helped me today is to promote on the internet, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's because I went through all that shit trying to do the rap shit by myself solo. And I just figured it out manually doing shit. So I just started figuring out.
We need your help to help us promote our show on the internet.
Man, shit, I need y'all. Shit. I
need y'all shit.
That's why he here. I mean, I told him, I was like, look, like my subscribers is up on YouTube. I said, so I want you to come on the show so I can help you out. You know what I'm saying? With your shit that you're doing, because I like what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like you got a whole movement going on and stuff like that. So that's why I was like, and you live in Cali. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, bro.
Inglewood. You still live in Inglewood?
Yeah,
most definitely. All right. Now, I understand that you are known for funny or hilarious poetry on Instagram.
Oh yeah, you know my poetry. Yeah, man, I love poetry, man.
Can you give us a sample of some of your hilarious poetry?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Pull out a good one.
Pull out a good one. One of my favorite ones is big bitches with little titties remind me of Teddy Grahams. Just some poetry I thought I'd share with you motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Another one is why bitches always cold at night? Because their covers is always on the windows. Just some poetry I thought I'd share with you motherfuckers. So, but you know what I'm saying? I always spit out random facts. You know, like bitches got a 20-inch weave, but a 10-inch TV. Just some poetry, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, on that 20-inch weave, you could have got a bigger TV, motherfucker.
You know, that $400 Brazilian you would have put on there into that TV, man, you would have a better vision. You know what I mean?
Better vision. Now you got niggas over there just wanting to smash and leave because they can't watch ESPN HD.
Yo, so when you get, because people they pay you to play their stuff,
right.
Like like 5, 10 or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You listen back to it before you play it, right? You listen to it before you play it? Oh, you don't. So you want to give a raw reaction to
everything.
Now, sometimes when you start listening to it, I think you be like,
hell yeah. Like, so if it's whack,
I think you be like. Now, I mean, he don't really say nothing. He let everybody say something because he getting paid. It's like good cop, bad cop.
If it's whack to you, do you give them your raw, honest opinion?
Yeah, hell fucking because
I will tell you that him and his team that's always in there, like Jelly and Millie and all them, and what's the other bull who like Jelly Rob or whatever.
I asked DJ Show the question.
But I'm kind of.
But don't answer for him because I asked DJ Show the question.
All right, go ahead, nigga.
Now again, I said DJ Show, not DJ Dice. DJ Show. Again, I said, do you give the people your real, honest opinion if this shit is fucking terrible?
Hell fucking yeah, because if you pay me to lie to you, you won't come back. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing is, it's a donation base. You feel me? So how we do it is you don't have to pay anything, but I'm gonna give you my honest opinion, even if you paid or you didn't. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, honesty rules all. Like it might hurt you. Like somebody the other day was like, "Yo, bro, I ain't had nobody be rough on me like that, man. I'm glad y'all told me the truth because everybody in my circle told me I was tight."
Of course they.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course they gonna say.
So yeah,
they don't want to hurt your feelings.
Especially if you the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna say shit bad.
You feel me?
So have you ever had anybody like mad at you, like fight you type shit?
Man, fuck yeah. Some chick, I wish I knew her name. I'll call it out right now. She brought her boyfriend to the live. But the thing is, bro, we said like I tell you, bro, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you got 3 dope songs and 1 weak song, I'm gonna let you know, like, I wasn't feeling that when that shit was. But the niggas on the live would just clown you, like they don't give a fuck. That's what people getting in their feelings.
That's what's so genuine about it, though. Know what I mean? And that's what makes the show good.
Yeah,
because it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Like you getting real comments, and you saying, "Oh, this motherfucker said such, and this nigga said such, and you know on Instagram now you can have 3 other people besides yourself, so it's 4 people on there that could actually be on your live. Yeah, you know what I mean? So they could be saying what they say too, and you know, hey, like niggas be getting ate up, but it's you know,
you gotta tell. I mean, because here's the thing: if this is your craft and you know, this is your audience that you're trying to appeal to, and they think that you whack, then I mean, you got to go back and change something.
But some people don't like constructive criticism.
I don't know how I would take that shit. Somebody be like, yo, that shit was whack. Like, nigga, fuck you.
No, I mean, you see how I took it? I mean, when they said the first joint, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna come back and hit them with some shit.
Yeah, look, I fucking got almost trash can. Like, what it is if you get 5 trash cans on my show, we cut the shit off. I don't give a fuck if you pay.
Ooh,
like you know what I'm saying? And we got something like with the Sopranos. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That one. And then we got Terry Crews from Soul Point. Man, I wouldn't even wrote no shit down like that, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we got like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you would hate to get that little snippet in your shit. You come you like, you over there bobbing, she got the head up. Get the fuck out of here. Like,
the thing is, I mean, but the wild thing is, this is the wild thing when I be on his show, right? So sometimes they'll bring the person on the live who actually has the song, and when niggas start sitting on them, they get off. You know?
Oh, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. You see them, they disappear. Then they go on there and start leaving their comments and shit like, why you fucking get off?
But look, and the cold thing, they always go at the homegirl Jelly though. Like men.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like 30 men in here just roasting this one nigga, but they try to look at her because she's a dope reviewer as well.
Yeah.
And then that's one thing I want to.
And she from the Bay.
Yeah, she from the Bay, bro. Yeah. And it was like, you know, and then that's what we got to step up as men. Like, bro, chill your ass out because we know what kind of nigga you is in real life. If niggas tested you, you'll come at a woman before you come at a man.
Yeah. You know, chauvinist ass niggas.
Yeah, I hate niggas. Like, it's like, dude, just take the criticism and shut the fuck up.
While we on hip hop and niggas that come at bitches, what do you think about what's my nigga with the missing hairline? I always forget his fucking name.
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez.
Yeah. That's all you gotta say. You don't even need to know his name.
Exactly.
Nigga with the missing hairline. Canada.
What do you think about Tory Lanez and the whole Megan Thee Stallion thing?
I think you asking him or me?
I'm asking him. God damn, he is our guest. He is the hip hop motherfucking review man. We want to know his opinion. We don't give a fuck about your opinion.
I'm gonna give my opinion. I'm gonna give my opinion
to answer all of your questions. Like, we shouldn't even had you here. We should have had you on the phone with Dice in here answering your questions for you.
Nigga, listen, I just be talking like we in the barbershop, nigga, because this is barbershop talk like this,
Yes,
nigga.
but we have a guest, goddammit.
You right. Go ahead.
All right, come down here more often. I'm glad I came, man. I think, man, you know, I don't think Tory Lanez, bro, that's some weirdo shit, man. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I don't know the background, but you're a man. If anything, I mean, I don't respect if you put your hands on a woman at all. But shooting is like, nigga, this bitch could have died. You know, he did her like Harlem Nights. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't like I was laughing because he was probably too short.
Like, listen here, bitch. I'm gonna tell you a motherfucking thing or two.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. But
yeah, I just don't respect. And the funny thing is, like, I actually like Tory Lanez as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm a nigga. I came up in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't respect a nigga that has to pull a gun on a woman. Now, unless that woman is in the game, because I know some gangsters bitches that'll pop your ass. You know
right.
Now, unless that bitch is in the game, I just don't really respect that whole shit. And it's fucked up to me because this generation gives those kind of passes.
Right. Nah, facts.
And the funny thing is, like, you got niggas like the baby right now going through shit because he said some shit about the LGBT. And honestly, I don't even think he said it about the LGBT community. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, I believe he was just trying to get crowd participation.
I believe that too, that part.
However, I also believe that in that comment that he stated, if you sucking dick in the barbershop, or not in the barbershop, if you sucking dick in the parking lot, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That can go for even a real gay nigga.
Right.
You might be sucking dick, but you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot. So you could also put your fucking phone in there. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, you know, but you know, so you got niggas like him that they trying to cancel, but you giving props or okay passes to niggas like Tory Lanez and 6ix9ine and shit like that. Like niggas got the game all confused.
Listen, man, I think there's a lot of underlying shit in that whole Tory Lanez shit that we probably don't know about, and I think that it could have been a situation to where maybe she could have probably pulled the joint out on him. Listen, nigga, you know what I mean? Maybe she could have pulled the joint out on him, and he probably was trying to stop her from whatever the fuck she was doing, and this shit just what happened to go off because that's why she got shot in the foot. I mean, why do people get shot in the foot?
Because you can't shoot.
No. If you're
shooting, nigga, how many niggas you know?
Regardless of what you're saying, I think the shit was an accidental situation. I don't think it was intentional for somebody to shoot anybody in the fucking foot. Because if you are going to try to shoot somebody, you are going to try to shoot them. I mean, come on, this ain't fucking Harlem Nights, nigga.
If you're going to shoot a bitch,
you know what I mean?
why not shoot her in the
you
foot?
ain't shooting nobody in the fucking pinky toe, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you're going to shoot a female,
you should. First of all, you shouldn't be shooting a female or anybody
at all. But what I'm saying,
I mean,
if you're going to do it,
I don't think that he meant to fucking do that. I think maybe the safety was off and they probably was tussling over the shit, and it just so happened to go the fuck off.
The reason why
nigga, you can't tell me that my decision.
I didn't say that, nigga.
Listen,
I didn't say that.
That's just how I feel.
I understand that, but I'm just gonna come back with my opinion.
Right.
I never said you was wrong. I said the reason let me reiterate the reason
and that's why I said the reason I said what I said.
I don't feel that that's true is because she tried to be a G and hold it down and not even tell what happened until he came and, you know, like totally denying it and then tried to demean her character.
That's because she knew it was a tussle. That's because she knew it was a tussle, and the shit went off accidentally, and then she trying to cover herself the fuck.
So now so now you part of this new generation covering up for this nigga Tory Lanez.
No, I'm not.
That's what it sounds like.
I know.
What you think?
About the Tory Lanez situation?
No, he's talking about us.
And what you think this nigga you think this nigga's part of this new generation where he's standing up for niggas?
I gotta know. I don't. No.
What you sound like? You sound like you were defending the nigga.
Hell no, nigga. Do not, nigga. I got a daughter, aunts, and all types of shit, nigga. Don't put me in that situation.
You put yourself there.
No, nigga. I'm not standing up for nobody who shoot any fucking women. I think it was accidental, is what I'm saying.
Therefore, you standing up.
No, I'm not.
I feel like it's perspective building. You know, this perspective building.
He stayed in the middle.
Nigga said no to kill attention real quick. Nigga, nah, but I think it's perspective building. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, sometimes we don't know what happened in that motherfucker.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? We really don't know what happened, but it's just like, damn, you shot the motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it got us wondering because we don't know the story. You know what I mean? So if we don't know the story, it's like, yo, what the fuck happened? Your mind gonna wonder.
It is gonna wonder. But my thing is this, nigga. There should never been a gun involved in any altercation with a female.
At all.
At all. Like that's for me is where like nigga.
Ain't nobody even say what kind of gun it was. I mean, ain't nobody even say what kind of gun it could have been.
Does it matter?
It does matter because a 22 a female could put inside their purse. Now I mean a 9 or something like that. A nigga might have it on his strap.
Some of these females is gangster as shit. I don't know if you seen what happened in New York a couple of weeks ago.
I know a lot of females.
A girl was on her fucking phone. A girl just pulled up and popped her.
Right.
In her head. You seen that shit?
Yeah.
That shit. So it's just like you gotta see what kind of caliber of woman you dealing with.
That's why.
Because I know a homeboy. I got a homeboy who got shot by his ex-wife. My nigga Charlie Newhart. He used to talk about it on Craig Flex all the time. He got shot by his ex-wife with his baby in his hand, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's supposed to be no women, no kids.
That nigga fucked her sister.
Right. I think her cousin or something like that.
See what I'm saying? Hey, listen.
But I don't know if she found. But she was crazy, bro. But she ended up shooting him. But he ended up knocking her out. Just he said the police still trying to give him out. Like even though he got shot with the baby in the head, the baby got the forehead skin on a bullet. So and he was like, no, you probably did something. But the shit that's crazy is he was like, man, you know what's crazy as hell? This bitch just went to jail for killing her ex-husband.
Dang.
The same bitch that shot him?
This same bitch, like recently though, like last
bitch is a serial killer.
Yeah. So
hey, listen.
So that's why I was like,
time out.
So that's why I was like perspective. That's why I said perspective building.
Listen, that's why I be telling niggas, listen, bro, you better watch who the fuck you cheating on. You know what I'm saying? Like you get in a relationship with a woman.
Some niggas like some hood joints until they get too hood on their ass. You better be hood just as much as them or more.
Right.
Or not, nigga, they gonna motherfucking do
what y'all doing? What y'all doing if your chick pull a pistol out on you?
Man, out of there. I ain't got one.
I don't know, nigga. I'm doing like some Liam Neeson type shit.
All right, I'm on my Flo Joe shit.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
It ain't no coming back from that, bro. I remember my daddy got
nigga, I don't know, nigga. Like, you know, I'm like, yo, hold up now.
Hold on, you said your dad what?
My mama stabbed my daddy when I was a kid, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. That shit was
cheating, huh?
Yeah, my daddy was an asshole.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you this.
Like,
my mom shot at her boyfriend. My mom shot at her boyfriend for not cooking dinner one night, and this nigga was running out the back door, nigga. Like
Dice's household is a whole different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine you third grade praying to Jesus, bro. You in Christian school, you see your daddy stabbed, nigga.
Ooh.
Like, nigga, you just like when mama put you in, enrolled you in a Christian school, nigga. My daddy legs just cut the fuck up. I'm like, y'all still. I'm like, even to this day they married. I'm like, y'all still happily married?
And they said, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. You see, she crazy than the motherfucker. That's how she really gonna kill a nigga.
Man, you feel me?
That's hilarious.
But yeah, man. So yeah, I don't condone the hitting women, bro. I'll condone protecting yourself, though.
Absolutely.
Like,
so,
if I had a son,
listen, I do not agree with a man hitting a woman, but women, some of y'all motherfuckers kind of get out of place, and you think you can hit a nigga
because they know that a nigga ain't
y'all been told,
don't
let a man hit you, this, that, and the other. But some of these women put themselves in position to get knocked the fuck out,
right.
And then some of these niggas are just straight dickheads.
Yeah. But some of you niggas got to learn how to deal with rejection too, because these women is in danger because you motherfuckers don't know how to take no for an answer.
Listen, me personally, if I'm getting smacked up or trying to get punched, I just try to put you in restraint, just try to hold your hands just so you can't keep fucking hitting me. Either that or I'm just walking the fuck out. Like, I'll see you later when you calm the fuck down, because I just can't be hitting no women. You know what I'm saying? Because naturally men are definitely stronger than women, and we can definitely hurt them. So if anything, with you knowing that and having a conscious mind of that, you just need to step the fuck off.
Speaking of which, so did y'all hear about the woman in Pennsylvania?
Yeah. She was on the set that she got raped on the train.
What? Yeah. Okay.
And niggas was looking at that shit.
No.
Can I give the story? This nigga's just stealing all of our motherfucking shine right now. Give me that goddamn bottle. That's why it's niggas. So,
but the thing is, I mean, I used to take the scepter all the time. That's why, you know.
So there was a woman on the commuter train
in
suburban Philly.
It wasn't suburban.
Nigga, I'm telling the story as I read it.
But it wasn't.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm trying to tell you.
Whatever. She was on a commuter train, raped
in front of people.
in the presence of other passengers.
Yeah.
And nobody did a fucking thing.
The only reason why she got caught is because they was looking at her on the camera and they caught it in the midst of that shit happening before they stopped or whatever.
What? So did she get raped or was it?
Yeah.
No, nigga, she got raped.
She got raped.
I haven't seen the video or anything.
I didn't see the video,
What the
but
fuck?
they did have a video.
I don't think
she
they need
was
to show
raped,
that.
And apparently, one of the police that was at the station that had passed saw something going on and said that he notified the other authorities. And so when the train stopped at the next site, they helped her and they arrested the guy.
Everybody should be.
If that nigga didn't have a gun on him and pointing it at people while he was doing it,
that.
I'm fucking him up.
It
What
don't
does
even
that
matter.
say?
A gun can only shoot a couple of motherfuckers, but
What?
I also feel like
But
them
still, though,
motherfuckers.
So my question is, what does that say about the society that we live in today?
Motherfucker, I feel like personally, everybody that was in that cart should be accessible.
Absolutely.
Like I feel like that because
that's
how
why
it would go down if
that's why I
niggas
say
in the room.
that's why I say if they didn't have if there was no if the dude didn't have like anything pointing at them like as far as like a foreign object or something like that, I mean everybody on that train should be accessory because they didn't try to stop that shit.
But even if they
but the thing is that is Philly. It's like I'm not getting involved in that shit, and it's a fucked up thing.
So
it's
again,
a fucked up thing.
what does that say about our society? Because you would have to ask each one of those people who stood around and watched and did absolutely nothing to say, what if this was your mother? Or what if this was your sister or your wife or your daughter? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Would you want other people to stand around and watch this
Hell
happen to them and not take any kind of action? You could pick up a phone and call the police. They said nobody even picked up the phone and called the police.
But the thing is, we don't accept that
Like-
there's no reception down there anyway, because more likely it's an L train and it runs underground, so there's not a lot of reception for anybody to call anybody.
Nigga,
anyway.
somebody had something.
Was this some kind of gang initiation?
No,
He was an African nigga.
The gangs ain't like that in Philly. You know what I mean? That's like out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Even the gang, nigga, I don't know no gang nigga that's gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Let's initiate you by going out and raping a woman on the
But
train.
I was just saying that for the simple
like
fact this motherfucker seemed like he got backup. Ain't nobody got a good citizen and be like, yo, man, hey, stop. Like, even if they fought over a fucking plane over a pocket knife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's all
like-
random people on the train. I mean, anybody saying how many people was actually on that
But
train?
I bet if it
They
was
just
a
said that there was
transgender
people
getting
on
beat
it.
up, somebody would have jumped in.
Dave Chappelle.
Wow. What do y'all think about the Dave shit? Did you see the closure?
Oh yeah, I
The
said
shit was
about the baby.
genius. The shit was genius.
Just the whole shit.
No,
the
the
whole-
show. The show. Was
I didn't see the show. I didn't see the show yet.
Oh, you haven't
I
seen
didn't
the
see
shit?
the
Oh,
show yet.
nigga, the shit was genius.
Yeah, well, he's receiving a lot of backlash right
I
now.
don't know why.
From the LGBT plus
LGBTQ.
whatever plus community. I
Can't
mean,
just
I don't
say
say
whatever,
whatever.
nigga.
No, I apologize. I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I'm not a part of the community, so I don't know all of the letters. I'm not bad.
He said the whole.
You know what I'm saying? I've been drinking. Please forgive me. See, I'm asking for forgiveness ahead of time before y'all go try to run us
You're
down.
doing too much.
You don't tell me what the fuck I'm doing.
You're doing too much. Just keep
No,
going.
nigga, no. Listen, I
You're
like to
dragging
listen.
it on.
I like to clarify before people get upset.
All right.
So I'm just clarifying that I'm not
He
trying
forgot
to.
the cue.
I'm not trying to ridicule or be rude. You know what I'm saying, to your community. I just don't know all of the
He said
letters.
the
sometimes.
LGBT community.
Hey man, listen, it was LGBT, and then
They added the
came
Q,
along
yeah,
and
yeah,
added
yeah.
these letters. Listen, man, I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta forget shit. You know what I'm saying?
did add a letter.
Yeah.
I'm not
Hey,
mistaken.
they be adding shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
You know
gonna
what
be
I
something
mean?
else in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
The Q is for the queer.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. It used to just be LGBT.
I think I
You know what I'm
remember.
saying?
That's
Yeah, now the Q is
crazy.
something new. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna add another letter here in a
Wow.
minute. They're gonna add them what they call them motherfuckers sapiosexuals or something. Them people.
So it's gonna be LGBTQS.
I guess so. Yeah, they probably will. Listen, you know the sapiosexuals, right? You know
Yeah.
what that is, Dice?
No.
They fuck anything with a pulse.
Ain't
that they are
a
attracted to.
sapiosexual.
Basically, that they are attracted
So they
to.
can fuck like animals and shit. I didn't say with a pulse.
I mean, listen, this what this.
Humans or animals? I mean, just are.
Nigga,
I don't.
Put it this way:
Do you know? Nigga?
if they are attracted to you, it's
You
going
said with a
down.
pulse.
If it's going down, it's going down.
No.
Listen, I don't know if they fuck animals or not. Don't get me lying on. motherfuckers.
Hey! Quick fact: did you know where the word pussy comes from?
No.
Pusillanimous.
Yeah, coward.
coward. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
It wasn't
you know
a
what I mean?
twat,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, so like it's just like it's the breakdown of saying
What's the word
pusillanimous.
again?
Pusillanimous,
Pusillanimous.
Pusillanimous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And but it, you know what I mean, people broke it down to say pussy.
Yep. So it's not the twat. They
So
call it.
you know what I mean? So now you can start like I wanted to do a video where I was going, are you pusillanimous ass motherfucker?
Hey.
I mean, you pusillanimous ass pusillanimous ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like calling
So how do we get that all the way to the motherfucking pussy that we all love?
Well, it's like a double entendre.
Yeah. You know what
I know, but who?
No.
But
for sure. You know?
But who was the nigga that said it's a weak ass pusillanimous you got, bitch?
It was a nigga that couldn't pronounce it. And they couldn't get all the syllables right. He was like, you know what? We just gonna change.
You gonna say pussy.
How did we get to the vagina though? Like, nigga, like you went from a nigga being soft to the motherfucking vagina that we all love.
Look,
I don't
Pete,
understand.
Because niggas didn't know the original term.
Yeah.
So so
exactly.
they think, you know, so niggas didn't know the original term.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas still don't know that original term.
Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Cut it out. Pusillanimous.
Pusillanimous. Hey, y'all taught me something new today. I enjoy
There
it.
you go. Know what I mean? Every day when you learn
You into
something new,
sports?
it's a good day.
Nah, I'm not, bro. You know what?
No
That's a funny
basketball,
thing.
no football, nothing.
No.
Hip hop.
Hip hop. The reason why, bro,
What,
I look at it like this. I'm like,
what you think about Lauryn Hill's verse on Nas's album?
I didn't even hear it.
What?
I didn't. I've been busy. I really haven't listened to nobody that's out right now. I've been on the indie artist, bro.
Front window.
Oh, that was me when I slammed it.
Yeah, I really
I'm about to say,
ain't.
nigga, the front
I'ma
window
check it.
scrolls like a motherfucker.
I'm gonna check it out, but I did hear the Rock shit on whoever that nigga got on somebody's song. The Rock, nigga ain't bad. Dwayne Johnson,
The Rock.
nigga, yeah, he on
Dwayne
He
Johnson.
rapping?
yeah, he rapping.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I swear to God, he
This
ain't
nigga
bad.
does. This nigga does every goddamn thing.
That's why. Listen, that's why he get 20 million.
But
per.
that, yeah, hey, no, but that's what I do.
Okay, even though
Oh,
you're
okay.
not in the sport.
What you say? R&B?
Hey, he said, nah, he ain't fucking with it.
All right, so even though you're not in the sports, I'm quite sure you are familiar with basketball legends.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I came across this joint on Instagram. Okay, and it said if all six were on the same team at their peak, who would be pushed to the bench?
Okay.
You got Jordan,
Okay.
you got Steph, you got Cole, you got Bron, you got KD, and you got Shaq.
KD on the bench.
What?
Wow, that didn't take long at all.
Nah, I would say, I mean, you just got you got a nigga that's a 3-point shooter. Niggas got championship without KD. You know what I mean? I'm just putting facts, like, you know what I'm saying?
KD on the bench?
Yeah, he on
He's
the
saying KD on the bench.
It kind of makes sense. I mean, if you're trying to make a complete team,
yeah. I just
you know what I'm saying? Because you already had like you said, you got Steph, three-pointer. You got Jordan. Now, I mean, they're gonna drop. You have the rebounder in Shaq, and I mean, you got Kobe, who's a killer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got Bron, who's the facilitator. As well, Bron is the best all-around nigga.
It really kind of makes sense.
Yeah, like it makes perfect sense.
So you pushing KD to the shoot?
Over who?
If KD wasn't on the bench, it would be Steph on the bench.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think that KD can make as many threes as Steph.
No way. Nigga, Steph is not the number one three-point shooter in NBA history for no reason.
But KD don't take as many shots as Steph do. Now I mean, beyond the arc, because he has an all-around game.
The reason why
I mean, and he's so fucking tall. You know what I'm saying?
We don't hardly ask you shit like this, but we gonna get your opinion. Who you pushing to the bench? We got Jordan, Steph, Cole, Bron, KD, and Shaq. Who you pushing to the bench?
You gotta push Steph to the bench. You gotta. You know why? Because if you start, let's say you start Bron at the point guard.
Okay.
I mean, that's just massive on defense. You're thinking defense. All these dudes can score, but there's only one basketball. They're already scorers. Now you just go defense.
Jordan can make threes too. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody can make a three like Steph.
Yeah.
I understand that. Now I mean, but listen, all those other dudes, they can make up for what they can't make. You know what I mean? Between them. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna hit a fucking three out of all the motherfuckers.
Somebody ask your listeners what they think. Let's just see if we can get another opinion while we continue to discuss this shit.
Somebody said KD on the bench. That's what Short said.
Oh, KD on the bench.
Yeah.
Another KD on the bench.
Yeah, that's what
Anybody else? Anybody else? Come on. Answer the question.
What you say, Big?
Curry on the bench.
Curry on the bench, right?
Curry on the bench. You got the human monsters, and you got Steph Curry on the bench. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shaq, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan. Who's the fifth?
And KD.
Man, stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, so I mean,
Steph
no.
is instant offense off the bench, though. That's my 6 man.
Yo. But what I'm saying is, between KD and Steph, one of them two. I mean, it's a flip flop between them two, but the other four is a lock. I mean, the flip flop is KD or Steph.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to go KD. Reason being is because
on the bench,
because in today's game, it's a 3-ball game. So I got to have that nigga the best 3-point shooter in NBA history.
Right.
For me, has to be on the court.
I mean, but I'm saying, Jordan can make that 3. I mean,
but listen,
KD can make
none
that
of
3.
them niggas are making that 3 consistently.
I mean, Kobe can make that 3.
Everybody, listen, all of them can make the 3 except for Shaq. You understand what I'm saying? But nobody can hit that 3 consistently like fucking Steph.
Yeah, I mean, you might not need the 3. I mean, with all them.
Huh?
I mean,
I can't hear him.
Without Steph, just think how cold defensively that team would be.
That's exactly what I just said.
That's my only point right
That's
there.
exactly what I just said. I mean, you might not even need that 3. You might not even need that 3 with them motherfuckers playing. You know what I'm saying? With all them playing, you might not even need that 3.
I hear you, but again, for me, going in today's, it was such a tough question. That's why I had to bring it up on the show because I was like,
it was good.
That's
yeah, but
and it said in they prime, nigga, Shaq is dominating in the paint, like nigga, you know what I'm saying? So you don't necessarily have to shoot, but you can still push everybody that shit down to the paint. That nigga yamming on everybody.
Listen, everybody is a lock except between Steph and KD. You know what I mean? That's the controversy right there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I'll give you that.
It's crazy.
But look, we're about to wrap it up.
For sure.
So basically, I mean, so what I want you to do is I want you to tell everybody where they can find you at. Tell everybody what you're doing. Like this is your outro.
Okay.
Right now.
For sure, man. Hey, yo, what up? This be your boy, the Real DJ Show, man. Make sure y'all check out the shit there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I told them to come to YouTube.
Right.
So look, yo, what's up, man? This be your boy, the Real DJ Show right now, man. Make sure y'all check me out every Tuesday and Thursday on Craig Facts and also Saturday and Sunday on KBLA 1580 Radio. Also, if you want to get your music heard, man, come to the motherfucking Instagram, man, or the YouTube. My Instagram is The Real DJ Show. One of them, another one is Plan A Radio. You dig what I'm saying? Also, make sure you hit my YouTube, Plan A Radio, on YouTube as well. Subscribe, hit the bell. Make sure you share the live, man. And also, we got a Spotify playlist for any indie artists out there, man. So if you tired of, you don't know if your music is weak or tight, nigga, just come to the live, bro. We will for sure tell you in your face. You dig me? So if you got beats, come through.
Heater beats.
So listen, hey, so if you in your feelings about your music, you might not want to go on this show because
listen, I mean,
that raw
either that shit is heat or you gonna get beat.
Right, real shit.
Hey,
that was that was cool, but it was whack.
Nigga, whatever. Shit is heat or you're gonna get beat. Like heater beat, nigga.
That's the weakest shit ever, nigga.
What you got there, nigga?
I ain't gonna say nothing, nigga. I would rather say nothing than all. I would rather say nothing at all than to say that dumb shit you just said.
You're gonna get heat or you're gonna get beat.
You making me sound like Sylvester Stallone, nigga. Like
that what you sound like when you say that's exactly what your dumb ass sound like.
Whatever,
anyway, yo, so y'all know, hey, you can also follow us on YouTube at Barbershop Talk Like This. That's DISS. You can also follow us on Instagram at Barbershop Talk Like This _ between each word. Or if you want to be on the show, you got an idea for the show, or you just want to comment on our fucking shit, you can also drop us an email at btldpodcast@gmail.com. Yo, thanks for tuning in. Yo, thanks for coming through.
Man, no problem. Thank y'all for having me, bro. I had fun, man. I had real fun. Thank y'all, bro.
We had to have you in here since you had Dice on there. That nigga got his ass toe up on your show. This has been another episode of Barbershop Talk Like This. I am your host, Trey the Barber.
And this is the host, Dicethebarber.
The Real DJ Show.
In the building, and we out this bitch.
Peace.
But I came back.
Too late.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Hey, thank you, bro.
already know, nigga.
Hell yeah. Yeah. This chair don't say still for shit.
I gotta get used to the sound in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's so fucking. Yeah, that shit is big. So it
Y'all
sounds
just
like.
got this move here?
No, I'm setting something
Y'all
with
just
Rock
moved
Hill.
That's
So
just,
we gonna set something.
I know y'all just got here, like as far as like moved here.
Yeah. It's our first time shooting.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
We're shooting a podcast studio.
I did a show.
And so since we got the shop, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking about
Smaller than this,
trying to
but
find
similar
the shop
setup.
that
Like,
we can shoot.
So what we think? I got this table.
We got the shops at the chairs.
Yeah, this a whole nice setup. Like I like this shit,
We'll
bro.
kind of set it up, and then like back there, it would kind of be like be DJing, and then my office back there would be like the green room.
What's this right
You know
here?
what I'm saying?
Dice's products and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I got just like Seymour's captions though. Seymour's
Yeah.
captions. This my daughter's shit.
Oh no, yeah, that's
Yeah, this shit. Yeah.
What is
You
that?
like that shit, right?
I told you, man.
It's like it's body butter.
Yeah.
This shit right here is like CBD. It's CBD. This shit right here is CBD. Balm. You know what I mean, for like pain and shit. My boy G shit. He got beard oil and beard and
I need some beer.
leave-in shit.
How much beer?
The beard oil is 52.
You said leave-in conditioner too?
Yeah, leave-in condition. That's 10. So all that shit. Then I got like my CBD.
Okay.
Oh, the beard oil is dope.
Yeah, I'm
It also doubles as
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but to take one of these, just in case, I mean, so you could order
You got cash on?
my daughter's shit. Yeah.
Oh, this is all the stuff. Shit that she got, bro.
Oh yeah, sea moss capsules, body butter, all this shit is all organic.
He already paid you, so I'm good.
So
I paid you already.
yeah, you paid me. You're good.
all right, so you gotta send me your money for the liquor, and then I gotta send you the money.
Right.
Get home tonight.
Those are the capsules like, instead of having the
Oh,
gel.
CBD gummies?
Yeah. Those are 25.
You break it, you buy it.
What's that?
This is our CBD gummies.
Dang. Stop answering the questions for the guests.
This is a whole.
It's all positive, bro. Oh, I gotta end this
You
goddamn
got cash
live.
out, bro, on the stream?
But you gotta have them answer, and then you can come in with your opinion.
Say that again.
Can I say cash out, you?